What if I told you one of UFC 315's biggest title threats started his pro career with 2 brutal losses? Not just losses, finishes. And now he's knocking on the door of UFC gold? Hey fight fans, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the story of a guy who went from maybe I should quit MMA to title contender with a 17-fight win streak. We're talking about none other than Jack Della Maddalena. And trust me, this one's a wild ride. Imagine this. You're 0-2 to start your MMA career. Both fights, you get finished. A lot of fighters would walk away. Jack, he doubled down. I still love the sport, he said. And that love, that hunger, it carried him through one of the craziest comebacks in modern MMA history. He got his first win with a nasty back elbow KO, 3 seconds before the 2-minute mark, and never looked back. 17 straight wins later, he's heading into UFC 315 in Montreal to take on welterweight champ Belal Muhammad. Jack actually thought about hanging it up after that second loss. People were telling me, you're probably not that good. But his coach, his inner circle, they weren't buying it. They set a goal, get to 10-2. Sounded nuts at the time, until he did it. Then it was 22. And now, he's on the verge of 18-2, with a title wrapped around his waist if he pulls it off, despite being favored in all of his UFC fights. So far, the oddsmakers and fellow welterweights are doubting Jack this time around. And you know what? He gets it. I think a lot of the contenders are just secretly hoping I don't win. Because if he does, the whole division gets a shakeup. There's a lineup of hungry killers in that 170-pound pool, and Della Maddalena knows the real fight starts after he wins the belt. He's not sleeping on Belal Muhammad either. He's underrated. People think he sucks, but he's a champ for a reason. Jack compares him to GSP, who also used to get flack for being boring. But like GSP, Belal racks up wins, and that demands respect. So what happens if Jack wins? Simple. He defends. Again and again. The Aussie knockout artist isn't looking for a moment of fame. He's chasing legacy. After 10-2, we said 22. No doubt it'll be 32 pretty soon. This guy's not just trying to win. He's trying to run the division. So there you have it. From a 0-2 start that could have ended it all, to a title shot on one of the biggest cards of the year. Is Jack Della Maddalena the future king of the welterweights? Or will Belal Muhammad silence the hype one more time? Drop your predictions in the comments. Who's walking out of UFC 315 with the gold? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss our post-fight breakdown. Until next time, stay sharp, fight fans.